All right, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. You're better off asking a magic 8 ball for better political advice than asking me. But you can't get away from these Donald Trump crash outs. These Donald Trump crash outs are hilarious. I know the circumstances, aren't the best, but Donald Trump is fucking ruthless, bro. This motherfucker does not give a fuck about anything. So basically, him and Zelensky were having a meeting at the White House yesterday, and it was not going as everything was going smooth. You know what I mean? Like, I think it was like for the first 40-50 minutes, everything was going smooth. And all of a sudden, I'm not sure what, Donald Trump said. He probably said some nut ass shit. Whatever Donald said, he started arguing with this motherfucker. He started arguing with Zelensky. They started like going back and forth. And, I'm just going to play the clip.
He broken this ceasefire. He killed our people and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Come once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military? And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States?
All right, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. Let's be real. This motherfucker has never been to Ukraine. This motherfucker JD Vance, he's never been to Ukraine. You and I both know it. He actually admitted it on fucking camera that he's never been. He's only heard stories. Stories could be bullshit. Stories could be fabricated. Stories could be, straight up fucking dog horse shit. All right. I'm not on anybody's side here. I'm a very neutral person. I'm not on anybody's side. I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even know how to fucking tell apart a rat's ass from a horse's ass. Like I said, I'm not a politician person. You can't go ahead and you can't tell somebody you're like, oh, I know what's going on when you don't know what's actually going on. You just heard stories from like fucking whatever, you know what I mean? But, I get both sides so far. So let me keep playing the clip. Let me shut the fuck up.
States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country.
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You
God bless. You will not have
a
war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly
this.
what you're doing.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards.
Damn, he dropped you don't got no cards, motherfucker. He said, Zelensky, you ain't got no cards to play, bro. It's either you listen to us or not. Or you can suck a dick.
Right now, you're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III.
Oh, that's critical.
And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's back to you. Far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you?
All right, this is the thing with Trump. Love him or hate him, this motherfucker's about his business. Like, he stands on his business. Like, he's not going to say something and not do it. This motherfucker's like, if he says something, he's about it. He's about it.
Thank you once this entire meeting? No, in this entire meeting, have you said thank you? You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you can...
He's not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country's in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No. You've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not
Trump,
winning.
bro.
You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of us.
Mr. President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
you haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
you
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this cabinet.
We gave you, through this stupid president, $350 billion.
You voted
we gave
for
you
your
military
president.
equipment,
You
and your
voted
men
for
are
your
brave,
president.
but they had to use our military.
Yes. What about
if you didn't have our military equipment,
you invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak.
have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3 days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks,
Maybe
of
less.
course, yeah.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this. I tell you.
Just say thank you.
I
maybe
said a
less.
lot of
Accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong.
I mean, all right. Let me stop right here. Is he capping though? Is Trump capping? I mean, Russia got some crazy shit down there, bro. Like Russia got some. I don't even know what the hell they got down there. I feel like they got some like a nuclear weapon down there. They got multiple nuclear weapons that could just blow up Ukraine in like 0.2 seconds. I mean, they are right next to it. Ukraine's like a pea compared to fucking Russia. Let's be real. Russia's fucking Ukraine, bro. Like if they go to war and Ukraine doesn't have any help, bro, like Russia's fucked. I mean, Ukraine's fucked. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point, but I'm look. At the end of the day, at least Trump is trying to get this war to end. I don't know what the fuck side he's on. I don't know if he's like Putin's fucking puppet. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but all I could say right now is he's at least trying to do something about this war. Because I'm tired of my tax dollars, and I'm sure you're tired of your tax dollars going all fucking to Ukraine and not going to us. Like, this shit's fucked.
That you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards.
Thankful.
You're buried there. Your people are dying. You're running low on soldiers. Listen, you're running low on soldiers. It would be a damn good thing. And then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go and I want this. Look.
Yo, chill, bro. Trump is okay. Trump's funny as fuck. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna sit here and say like I'm a Trump supporter because I'm not. I'm not on either side. I was never really into politics ever. I could at least say with confidence that he's probably one of the funniest presidents that we ever had. Cause like who the fuck does that? Oh, like what? He's talking like a child. Let's be real, but I mean, he's about his business, I guess. Shit.
If you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
With guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't with me.
For you
that wasn't with me. That was with a guy named Biden, who was not a smart person. That was with Obama.
It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
One more question to Mr. Vice President. I'm sorry.
Look at his face, bro. He's just so uncomfortable. I mean, like, they just got in an argument. Let's be real. But, like, he's about his shit, bro. Like, I can't knock him for that. Like, he's about his shit. Like, would you guys rather have, like, somebody who's, like, iffy and, like, they don't, whatever they say, nobody takes serious? Like, at least he's about his shit. Like, I'm not trying to have no World War III. What the fuck?
It's going to be a tough deal to make. Because the attitudes have to change.
What if Russia breaks ceasefire? What if Russia breaks peace talks? What do you do then? I understand that it's a heated conversation right now.
What are you saying?
She's asking, what if Russia breaks the ceasefire?
What if anything? What if a bomb drops on your head right now? Okay? What if they broke it? I don't know. They broke it with Biden because Biden, they didn't respect him. They didn't respect Obama. They respect me. Let me tell you, Putin went through a hell of a lot with me. He went through a phony witch hunt.
He was agreeing with
where they used him and Russia. Russia. You ever hear of that deal? That was a phony Hunter Biden, Joe Biden scam. Hillary Clinton, Shifty Adam Schiff. It was a Democrat scam. And he had to go through that. And he did go through it. We didn't end up in a war. And he went through it. He was accused of all that stuff. He had nothing to do with it. It came out of Hunter Biden's bathroom. It came out of Hunter Biden's bedroom. It was disgusting. And then they said, oh, the laptop from hell was made by Russia, the 51 agents. The whole thing was a scam. And he had to put up with that. He was being accused of all that stuff. All I can say is this. He might have broken deals with Obama and Bush, and he might have broken them with Biden. He did, maybe. Maybe he didn't. I don't know what happened. But he didn't break them with me. He wants to make a deal. I don't know if you can make a deal. The problem is I've empowered you to be a tough guy. And I don't think you'd be a tough guy without the United States. And your people are very brave. But you're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're out, you'll fight it out. I don't think it's going to be pretty, but you'll fight it out. But you don't have the cards. But once we sign that deal, you're in a much better position. But you're not acting at all thankful. And that's not a nice thing. I'll be honest, that's not a nice thing. All right, I think we've seen enough. What do you think? Huh?
Wow.
This is going to be great television, I will say that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. We'll see what we can do about putting it together. Thank you.
That's really it. I mean, it just ends right there. So basically, it's fucking crazy. Basically, Trump's fucking insane. He's actually insane. These Trump crash outs. This is not going to be the last one. I guarantee you that this is not going to be the last Trump crash out. Because yeah, they could basically make into a TV series at this point. This is like episode 3. I won't even say 1 because he's had multiple before even this. In this presidency, I would say this is like the 3rd, maybe 4th episode of like Trump's crash outs. Basically, Trump's fucking crazy, and I just wanted to, you know, I just woke up off the wake up. I'm fresh off the wake up. I just woke up, and then I saw this on my news feed. I'm like, what the fuck? I gotta react to this, Joe. I have to react to it. So, you know, I fired this bitch up, and it definitely did not disappoint. Definitely did not disappoint. Essentially, all I'm trying to say is Trump's definitely going to crash out sooner or later. It's just a matter of when. But hopefully, you know, he doesn't do some night ass shit and cause like World War III again or do whatever. But I mean, it seems like he's trying to prevent it from, you know, face value, from, you know, from what he's been saying. But like in today's day and age, what could we trust anymore? You know what I mean? But I mean, from face value, it looks like he's at least trying to save this war from happening, which I'm praying it doesn't happen. So, you know, we'll see. Only time could tell. But yeah, this is all I really wanted to talk about. See you guys in the next one. If you guys like the video, like it. If you dislike it, subscribe. And see you guys in the next one. Peace.